Hey y'all, this is Trey from TreyMixes.com. Thank you very much for coming back. And before we get going today, I want to send everybody back to TreyMixes.com, where you can now sign up for the newsletter and mailing list and get an exclusive ebook just for mail list subscribers. That comes with 5 free videos demonstrating ways to use saturation to improve your mixes immediately, getting some interesting tones and excitement into your mixes using a tool that doesn't get discussed as much as I feel like it should. All right, into the business for today. Today we're going to talk about making interesting transitions and using reverse to make some cool sound effects to help pull people into transitioning sections into your song and maintain interest. So I'm going to hit play and let you hear this little section. And these yellow sections you see on the screen are the regions that we made and created to go into the next section and help pull the listener along. So let's hear it.
Say love is a whole thing.
I'll solo these out so you can just hear these effects. Alright. I'll even turn it up a little bit more for you. Alright. So we'll switch over to another window. We're going to show you just how we made these. Alright. Here we are. I'll do another section. I'll show you just how we made those transitions. So first things first, I've loaded up a piano preset that I think sounds pretty good. And just go ahead and create a MIDI section. That's what your little pencil tool is for. We'll create a new region. And on a software instrument, it'll be one of these MIDI regions where you can come down here into the piano roll and type in what you want. So in the case of that song, we took the tonic of the song, which was F, and we make a long F note here, and it was the chord for which that transition was happening. So we got us a multi-octave F, and I'm going to up the velocity so these hit kind of hard. Alright, so let's see what we sound like here. Alright. Let's make it even longer, so we have plenty of space to deal with it as we choose. All right, and I'm going to bounce this down so we get an audio file. All right, so here's our audio file. The reverse pianos are pretty powerful. They're pretty great for this exact kind of thing. So we're going to come into our track window here, and this is what you can do in Logic. There's plenty of other ways you do this in other audio workstations, but I'll show you how we do it in Logic. And click on File and come to Functions and Reverse. There we go. Just like that, we now have a reversed piano. Okay, and this piano preset I like because it already came patched into some reverbs, and I just like how it sounds. I think the Steinway preset sounds pretty good. So we have that, and in the case of how we did it in that, I want to have an even more controllable fade in the event that we only need it for so many beats. So we shorten it up, and we'll alter our fade here. And if you need it shorter or longer, you can do that. All right. Another thing you can do to what we did to add on top of this is we added cymbals on top of it. So I'm going to come over to my loop library, just type in cymbal, pick us a crash that we like. Let's take number 2 here. We're going to drag him over here. Use these royalty-free samples. Since we have an audio file here, what you may have to do, depending on your sample, is we may need to bounce it into a usable one for Logic. And after you bounce it, because before you bounce it, you may not get some of these options into an audio file that Logic likes. You're going to click Reverse, do the exact same thing. It's a really long intro for this. All right, that does about what we want it to do. Let's line it up with our piano. And I'm going to chop off this right here so we get it a really clear, impactful sound. And I'm going to crank this guy. Get him an approximate volume to the other one. Let's try this again. Yeah, now it's chopped off right like that. So we get what we're looking for in this effect. I'll line it right up and see what we can hear now. Beautiful. And all that for an interesting little transition from one section to the next. And so that's how we created the transition on the previous example you heard. Just using some reverse effects. And in Logic, you need to do that on audio files. So just remember to create what you want, play around with it, bounce it to an audio file, hit reverse, and then play with your fades and your other mixing techniques, like how much reverb you may want. Let's say this is coming into the end of a section, end of a song, and you want to end it abruptly. Maybe a reverb is what you want to carry that sound out into your track. Pretty cool. So hopefully you found that unique and interesting, and you can take it, play with it however you want in your own tracks and mixes. Take all kinds of sounds, add neat effects. Reverse is a fantastic tool to use to create these transitions that pull you into the next area of the song. Thanks again. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you hit subscribe to get these. They come out at least once a week. And remember, traymixes.com. Sign up for your free exclusive ebook. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day.